Hey guys, how's it going? Octopus here. Welcome back to Union Cross. There is so much to talk about. I am so excited. If you follow me on Twitter, you've been seeing everything I've been posting. I've been at work. I got off work about 2 hours ago. Sat here for about an hour looking at the medals, looking at Keyblade setups, looking at everything, and there's so much I want to talk about. And at the same time, I was not expecting this. I knew that stuff was going to happen, but because yesterday's update was kind of big, like there was quite a bit of stuff, I was like, okay, maybe they're just giving an early update because they're planning for the Dandelion meeting coming up this Sunday where more stuff's going to happen. So I was like, okay, so maybe today wasn't going to have that much an update. Maybe a new banner or one quest. I was like, okay, I'm going to go to bed after I get off work because I got to go all the way to Anaheim's 5-hour flight, all that. Got so much to prep for. And then this happened. And then this happened. So, forget sleep. Sleep's for the week right now because I need to stay up. I need to just do all this. There's so much I want to go over. Let's look at this together. First impression, guys. Let's look at this together. So, it's currently 3:02 a.m. and I'm about to reset the game right now. So here we go, guys. I'm gonna see everything with you guys as it goes. So nothing popped up. That's okay. Nothing popped up. I didn't expect anything to pop up. Looking at the Twitter announcement, the 13th. There we go. Limited time, Vexen, and bonus, and another guilty campaign. Okay, I'll take that. I didn't guilt any of my medals. No, actually. The thing I was saying that nothing popped up is because we haven't got an official 2nd anniversary avatar board. If you guys remember last year, we got an avatar board for anniversary, the big gold wings and all that. We just haven't seen one for the 2nd anniversary that specifically says, happy 2nd anniversary. Here are these limited avatar boards. So I really thought that would be part of it, but it's not here yet. Hopefully it does come somewhere in this month because I'm looking forward to new avatar boards. But what's interesting is that special bonus and jewels campaign here. Now, the jewels, I talked about this before, guys. The jewels are terrible. They need to at least put 3,000 jewels there. 1,300 jewels is a big smack in the face to anybody who buys jewels because it's not even enough for a free pull. So, nice skip tickets, bad for the bonus jewels. Just, it's extra jewels. If you're going for it, you're going for it. The thing I'm talking about this, guys, I want to talk about this for 1 second. Guilting campaign mean you guys can guilt your medals quicker, but this is the thing. Seven-star medals are coming out. PvP's coming out, 7-star medals, and also that medal album that raises your Keyblade stats. We don't know 100% what's the requirements for that. Maybe we need multiple copies of the medal to make it into 7 stars. So if you don't have 2 copies of that medal, then you can ascend to a 7-star. What am I talking about? For anyone that's new to this, currently the highest stage we can get to of a medal is 6 stars. Very, very soon, supposedly this month, not supposedly, it should be very soon, we're going to be able to make medals into 7-star, which increases its stats. But what's going to be that level up requirement? You know what I mean? If we want to really evolve this medal to 7 stars, what is it going to cost? Because currently, if you look at it, guys, 5-star medals, when you go to evolve them, all they take is these Fantasia Mickey A's with the Godmothers. But what if we need another copy of these medals to make it into a 7-star? So, guilting campaign seems kind of suspicious. This is just me speculating, me guessing, me just being precautious. Just like I was ahead of the game when it came to trait medals because I just don't trade it. I mean, I just don't guilt medals unless I have enough copies. So I had a lot of copies that were unguilted. And then when trait medals came out, I was like, holy shit, I can be the only one that has a Jack and Sally with traits or something like that. You know what I mean? But I'm just guessing here, and my guess is that it might require something special to make them into a 7-star medal, or they just might introduce a new evolve medal. But it is weird that we just got another guilting campaign, especially that a guilting campaign just happened. If they're celebrating the month for anniversary, that guilting campaign should be just for the entire month then, right? So it's weird that it went away and came back. I'm just saying, especially what's coming out. But also, maybe they're just being super nice and look at these amazing banners. Look at all these medals you're going to pull. Here's a guilting campaign so you don't miss out. Releasing a guilting campaign at the same time of amazing banners just could be just nice customer service. Just nice. Here you go, guys. We know you're pulling. We know you're going to pull a ton. So get proper guilts. Don't waste Fantasia Mickey B's. Don't waste a bunch of magic mirrors. Here's a guilting campaign. So absolutely amazing. Thank you. But the person that I am, I'm very precautious. I'm very like, something ain't right here. So I'm just gonna wait a second. And also to put that onto that note there, Guilty Campaign, the thing about all these medals, including the Key Art 16, the Vexen, all that, medals we got before, there might be a high score challenge. And the high score challenge that is coming out is either Diz, or if they put Diz in another banner and they go straight to Judy and Nick, I am not going to recommend any medal like I'm going to recommend it right now, guys. Judy and Nick is a must buy everyone. That medal is just incredible multiplier, incredible debuffs, and it's got that 30% guild, and it fits on the end of Fairy Stars, which goes along with the new replica Riku. Is just a medal you guys should be going towards. So if any of these medals are percentage and you get multiple copies, do not take the chance of fusing them together. So that is the first things I wanted to get into the beginning of this video. Those are things to keep in consideration, guys. What's going to happen to 7 stars, and there might be a high score challenge for all these medals for Judy and Nick. And Judy and Nick is a medal you guys want to get one copy of. It doesn't matter if it has traits or not. It doesn't matter if it's boosted. The medal by itself is just insane. I had to check if I'm recording because I don't want to repeat all this. So, now that I got all of that out of the way, let's jump into what's new, because there's a lot to talk about, guys. Limited time key art, Vexen falling price down, Vexen event. So, let's just, from the top down, we'll keep going. Oh my god, he looks sick. Oh, the mastermind here, guys. All right, Vexen. So, what's this about? If you guys can just read the banner right away. 13th of each month. We've had this before. The organization events were one of my favorites. Zigbar B was a godsend for so many free-to-play players. Zigbar B carried us so freaking far in the game without having to spend jewels. It was free-to-play haven. Now, they came back with 13 of each month. JP had this. They already did... was it Zigbar? No, they didn't do Zigbar. They did Zalden. They did Zalden. So, because it's the 4th month of the year, they're going to release this by order. So, next month will be the 5th. Then there will be the 6th organization member. Then the 7th, so on and so on. So, because we're on the 4th, we got Vexen. And this is just a buff version of Vexen. Because... I love his faces. I love his face. Face off against Vexen, but be warned, he gets stronger. So this event, guys, it's going to give you a bunch of jewels for one. It's going to give 13 quests available during this period. Each time you challenge Vexen, he'll grow even more powerful. So it's literally jump in a stage, go to Vexen, jump in a stage, go to Vexen. You get a trait medal 6 by defeating Vexen in certain quests to deck out your Vexen Plus. Again, might be part of a high score challenge, so do not fuse them together. By completing these quest objectives, you can earn the following rewards, including a total of 5,000 jewels and 5 trait medals. So meaning, if you have this medal, you get a bunch of traits. Now, I don't know if it actually comes with the medal itself. 500 jewels, he would do lose 250 jewels, 250. Looking trait number 6, trait medal number 6, trait number 6. Okay, so you don't get the actual medal, but you get a bunch of trait medals along with it. So right away, just completing the first 3 quests, guys, we are getting 1,000 jewels. Free freaking jewels. And if this is like this every month, that means every month we're getting 5,000 jewels. Now, that might sound nice and all, but trust me, I've seen JP, and if you think you're going to be getting through this easily, I'm sorry to say that currently, maybe not. I haven't looked at the quest. Obviously, I just logged in just like you guys, so we'll see how it goes. But it's nice that the trait medal's there. But if we can't unlock the official medal without the poll, that's a different story. Either way, complete as much as you guys can, because all those free jewels there is amazing. Magic Mirrors, Huey, Dewey, Louie, not a big deal. It's about those jewels and the trait medals. Along with that, they have the banner. So I think this is an absolutely amazing idea. But it was kind of better back then when you were able to get the copy of the medal just by completing the quest. So I could be wrong here. I didn't look that much into JP, but looking at this, guys, it doesn't say each time you challenge Vexen, you'll go stronger, get trait medals. I don't see anywhere that says the actual medal himself. So we do got to pull for that medal, and that's this banner right here. So let me break this banner down as quickly as possible. First things first, debut banner. It's a falling price deal, meaning after 5 pulls, it's going to cost you 1,900 jewels, and you get two medals that are in this little pool right here. So introducing the monthly organization medal. This is here for how long? Where's the date on this? From the 13th to the 24th. You guys have 11 days. 11 days to decide what you're doing. I think it's like 10 days. You have like 10 days to decide this. You don't have to pull from this right away. Complete the event, and then after you do everything else, if you have spare jewels, you guys can go for this medal. Now, again, this medal is very interesting. It's a buff version of Vexen that we got from the past, and it's also pretty strong. Like I said, with the falling price steal, the jewels cost will decrease by each pull, so up to 1900. The new monthly, at this time you can receive Vexen, get him pre-strengthened. Oh, so if you do pull him, you also get him pre-strengthened to 5 special, so he'll be 1 medal away from guilting. So all you guys got to do is pull him from the banner and complete the 3rd quest, which isn't hard. Complete the 3rd quest, and boom, you got yourself a gilted medal, and you can stop there. But along in this, you guys can get the trait medal, as you guys can see there, number 6. What else does it come with? When fused medals, we know that already. The first draw, so that's the prices. You'll receive magic mirrors. You'll receive 2 tier 6 or higher medals pre-strengthened. Check below for a list. So the list is down here. So I believe that's just the 5 medals. So these are the medals that are guaranteed to show up. 2 copies. And as you guys can see right there, Vexen is part of this. So the worst medal you guys can get here is Larxene. And then I would say Neku. Neku and Larxene are probably the worst ones you guys can pull, because one, Neku has a Lux requirement and Larxene has an SP requirement, where Vexen is our tank god, and you guys know that already. Days Riku fits beautifully on the Fairy Stars and the Divine Rose, and then that Leon fits on anyone's pet slot, because that's where it belongs, with beautiful multipliers. Like in crazy good multipliers, 13 point something. The EX medals currently are the highest ones at 15, but everything else 13.80 on the Days Riku, and the Leon is the highest. So this banner is not bad in any way, especially if you guys pull yourself this medal right here. And let's go into that little window mode I have that I set up these days, and let's talk about this. So looking at this is the new one. The pictures is not here. I do apologize. Let me just make sure that you guys are seeing this. You are. It raises general defense up by 1. It lowers the enemy's attack down by 2. And this is 2 turns. This is 2 turns. So in 2 turns, the enemy's attack will be lowered by 4. And then you raise your magic and your speed and reverse strength up. So magic and speed defense up. No power, which is just like the other Vexen. But when we go into sorting and we go down here and we actually just put defense up, when we look at this, guys, these are the only medals in the game that raise defense. And 1, you can't get that no more. You can't get that no more. Lucifer here, I don't know why he's here, lowers defense by 2 tiers for 1 turn. I think this is a mistake. This shouldn't be here. Raises strength by 2 tiers for 1 turn and lowers your own defense. They got to fix this. I hope you're watching this video. If you are, this shouldn't be in this category. This hurts the player, not the opponent. But anyways, currently this is the only way to raise your general defense. Now, how important is general defense compared to attribute? I'm not 100% sure what the math is, but having both of them seems like a pretty good idea, and HBO proved that a long time ago. That 1 and 1 being carried over for 2 turns because we got extra attack on this medal. Having 4 general defense up and 4 attribute defense up saved us through a lot of quests. Now this medal has this giant multiplier. It has the general defense. It has the enemy's attack down along with attribute defense up. And in 2 turns, that's going to be 6. So you don't need to copy this medal. This medal alone is 2 general defense up, 4 attack down, and 6 attributes defense up for those 2 attributes. Amazing. Plus it gives you the reverse buff. Really good medal, and I really think that it can replace a lot. Now currently you guys do know that if I take this away and I put something like this, and this, you guys are going to see right here that Vexen's over here. What does Vexen do? 1 attack down, 1 defense down, 4. So it does right here, 2. So yes, he does have power, but really look at this. You know how good this Vexen is. 1 general defense down, 1 general attack down on the enemy and 2 attribute defense up on us. That's only 4. That other 1 Vexen does up to 6 for the 2. So you're missing out on power, but the amount you put down on the general attack is just insane, along with general defense on that. General defense up on that. So you know it's amazing. Even Master Ava over here, 2 attribute up, 2 defense down. That's Lauren. Just the 2 up. And even Ava, you guys can survive attacks. Imagine that Zexion and the other Zexion. I think it's absolutely crazy. Hopefully this whole thing was being recorded and you guys can actually see this. I honestly believe... Ooh, they just put Keyart 16 here. Look at that. They're updating this at the same time. If you guys don't know what this website is, it's khuxtracker.com. You can build Keyblade setups and look at all these medals. Really, really good. But right here, guys, Vexen Plus. Crazy, crazy, crazy defense medal. The new one, 100%. Great attack along with it. So you could turtle and do damage with this one medal. So you can go into... copy Vexen, Vexen, copy Vexen, because a 12.9 something multiplier is plenty of damage while turtling. All you need is like 1 buff medal and 3 casts of this, and that's just overkill because you don't need 3 casts, but it will be buffing itself. You just need 2 casts. You only need 2 casts of this medal, in all honesty. That 4 general defense is awesome. If you get extra attack with all those trait medals, even better. Having 3 casts will give that general defense up even more. So you guys should be totally fine to do whatever you want here. So back to the actual banner itself. Let me put this away. If you guys don't pull him and you're trying to go for him and you still pull Zexion there, you guys see my guide for the super power challenge. Zexion was a key medal to passing that, being copied twice or even copied once with the proper power. You guys can turtle a lot of quests. So you have 1, 2, 3 medals which are just A score here, not S rank, A rank, because, well, S rank on the Zexion there, A rank on the other 2 because they have to be on specific slots, and the other 2 I would say are B rank because they have certain requirements. But all these medals here do an immense amount of power damage to the enemies and also help you survive. So nothing can go wrong with this banner, but this isn't the highlight out of all this, guys. This is just because of the organization event. We're going to be seeing more of this every month, a different banner. We may be getting that debut banner back again. This banner I just showed you might come back next month as well, and again and again and again. So we can always replenish. If you guys don't pull now, you'll be okay saving and pull later on. If you miss out now, you'll be able to pull out for next month as well. So pick and choose which organization member you think is going to be most useful. But from my experience, even with a main account that has bought lots of VIPs, that's been here for over 700 days, I have used Zexion to pass a couple of quests. So a defense medal is always a good idea, but never go 100% on it, because you could also use all those jewels to make yourself super powerful, which we're about to talk about. So, limited time, Keyart number 16 is here, and he is a North American first. We've done this before. We've got medals first in JP. Global. Global's got medals before JP. It happened with the Ducktail medals. It happened with... There was twice or 3 times it happened. The most recent one was DuckTales. We got DuckTales first in JP, or just exclusively to us. I forget if they got DuckTales or not, but this is the first for us before JP got this. So we don't know what it does, even though it just got updated, and we're going to talk about right now. Let's see how good this medal is. Before we do that, it comes here with one of those medals to the left, and I'm going to talk about each one individually very soon. And there's one medal in there that I really want. There's 2 medals that I really want, but let's look at this banner, because I haven't done this. You saw what time I logged in. It's 3:19, so that means I've been talking for 17 minutes. I apologize. The latest tier 8 medal, Keyart 16 EX Plus, is here. I'm guessing, before I look at this, guys, I am guessing that this is going to be upright version of the Cloud EX and the Sephiroth EX. So the latest powerful medals here, get them within 5 draws, as you can also receive a tier 7 medal, the trait medal. You will be able to deck out your thing. So it comes with that one too, plus you are guaranteed to get a new tier 7 or tier 8 medal. So also the tier 8's in this as an added bonus. When you fuse it, we know that. Oh, he looks so good. The art looks so good. As a reminder, EX medals can only be obtained for a limited time periods. We know that. It's here for only the 10 days again. So here it is. You are guaranteed to receive this medal 5 draws. You're guaranteed to receive at least one of the new medals listed below. Tier Trait Metal 7, Key Art 16. Those go together. HD Riku replica. This is where all my jewels are going towards, guys. I'm going to talk about that metal specifically. The armor of Ericus. Oh, man, I butchered that. Scar, Yuna, which is the Gull Wings, and HD Zack. The new metals received will come pre-strengthened from 1, 2, or 3 orbs. So not 0 orbs. To 1, 2. It shows up here, doesn't it? It shows 0 orbs up here. But over here it says will come pre-strengthened 1, 2, or 3 attack dots. So I don't know if they're going to come 0. We'll see. But it says no KR16 will come with 0 special attack dots. So because it's a mercy pull, 0 dots. But trait metals and plenty of making brooms, not a big deal when you can get a new metal in 5 pulls. This is the second time they've done this, guys. And I hope that they continue this because this is... I honestly prefer to get a metal like this and just use all the making brooms that we have. That's why we have making brooms. You're not supposed to be saving them for anything else. They can't do anything else. You're supposed to be using them on metals that you guys can't gilt. That's the point of them, just like magic mirrors. So, you also have a chance to get a boosted one. We know that. You will see magic mirrors. We know that. And we all know that. Look at this. Look at this. Okay. Deals 9 things. Upgrade defense by 2. Upgrade... No way. Okay, so yeah, 15.37. It's exactly the same as the rest of them. Let's open up that page again. For a second, I thought it did something else, but let's look at this over here real quick. This is the new metal, but no image. It does the 2 upright defense down. Okay, you guys probably will need this to pass certain quests. But yeah, it's basically just like this one. This one does reverse. And the Cloud does upright defense down, but 7. So this is the speed version of Cloud. Cloud, speed version. So, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. So far, we have Sephiroth, we have Cloud. Now we got the Vanitas. There's another one, Master Xenor, coming out later. That's going to do the same thing, just for the reverse speed. So we're just seeing the trio of each reverse and upright versions of this. Again, 15.38 is the highest AoE multiplier in the game. So if you guys pull this, there's really no reason for the Zack or the Master of Armor, the Master's Armor. There's no reason. You would use this 100% because it inflicts more damage to higher HP. It could fit anywhere, and especially at the end of the Keyblade, there's no requirement. There's no nothing to him. He deals 9 hits, so he's not high score challenge MVP like the armor is, but we're gonna get that in a second. Such a better deal. Such a better deal than the Vanitas. Just because he fits on the Fairy Stars, which is like our A Keyblade at the moment. And he also has Olympia. He also has... He's got so much as well. And like I said, pet slot. So just being able to be on the Fairy Star is the highest multiplier currently, I believe. A 3.30 at a certain level is just incredible. So, guys, I'm going for this banner just alone for him. Because again, on this Fairy Star right here, guys, which you guys can see, the Fairy Star has a 3.0 multiplier at level 35. And as you go higher on this Keyblade, which I currently have, a 36, where did I stop? 36.5, you're 3.30 for upright speed. That's a huge multiplier. And as you guys can see here on the pet slot with the new Riku, you can copy him. And then that future Judy and Nick I was talking about, that's going to be incredible, guys, to have this combo right here. So, to me, guys, Fairy Stars is still going to be one of the best Keyblades for single hit just because of Judy and Nick and that Riku replica there being able to copy. So, there's so much possibility. And on top of it, if you guys have Final Fantasy Record Keeper Terra, Fairy Stars is going to be your A Keyblade when Judy and Nick comes out for single target. Well, because of the whole randomness. But yeah, you guys know what I mean. So let's turn that off real quick and let's look at the rest of the medals. This is going on for 23 minutes already. This is a long video. The rest of the medals here, guys, you guys can see my favorite has to be Scar and the replica. The Master Armor there, incredible high score challenge medal because of 1 hit, but it has to collect a certain amount of Lux, and the multiplier is not as high as that Scar and other medals, but it has the potential being our new high score challenge medal. Zack was also a really good thing, but let's talk about everything in detail when we look at that whole page I was just showing you there. So, out of all these medals, the Gull Wings, 13.56 upright. When you look at the currently highest free-to-play version of AoE metal, best AoE metal, we're looking at metals like Leon, the Riku, the Final Form Sora. They have 13.8. 13.8, but they have to be on certain slots, which is a certain requirement. But they give general defense down and 1 upright strength up. So when you look at metals like the Gull Wings, this one was part of it too. Neku is the same thing, 13.56, 1 up, deals 4 hits, and it has to have a certain amount of lux. That's number 2. This one's power. Gull Wings is speed, and then obviously Master Air Kiss over here is magic, and this is the speed version. Even though he doesn't have 4 hits, he still falls under the same category of multiplier and of the upright buff. So it depends which one you guys want to use, but right there, those 3 medals are exactly the same. So if you pull from the Vexen banner or you pull from this one, you're getting the 3 same medals with the lux requirement and the same multiplier. Just they're better because they can be in any slot, but they have that lux collected in the stage requirement, which can bite you in the ass sometimes, but sometimes it's not a lot of lux, so you're kind of fine with pulling these medals. So there's not a bad deal if you pull for it. And in this one deal, the armor and the Gull Wings and Zack all fit on the Fairy Star. But again, if you are going for this pull for this banner, you're not going to use Zack because 12.96 compared to the new Sora, the Key Art 16 here, 15.38 multiplier, along with 2 upright defense. You guys know you're not putting Zack. You're not putting Zack on your Keyblade setup, and you're not putting the HD armor. So these are Consolation prizes. They're percentages. I will be doing a metal spotlight for all this in the end, but the main thing, guys, on this banner, even Zack's still good. Zack is still really good because of the upright and upright defense down. But like I said, if you can pull this guy and get 1 copy in 15,000 jewels, it will change your game immensely, especially on the Fairy Stars. Having a Shion copying him and then backwards copy with the new Riku replica is going to be really, really good. But let's talk about this one medal right here, guys. This is why I'm going to pull, and I'm not going to stop pulling until I have 2 copies, and I'm keeping them separate. That's because this is the medal that's going to change the meta for Keyblades. No longer is Fairy Stars the only Keyblade you guys have to stick with. This medal is going to change up so many Keyblades. There's 4 of them. So specifically right here, guys, Fairy Stars, I hope you can still see this page. I'm going to scroll down a little bit more so you can see it. But Fairy Stars, as you guys can see, this is like a Keyblade setup I want to look at. You would take away this medal over here, and if you guys have that Terra, this Riku over here, or that Aqua, anything that is upright magic. So any upright magic, you're automatically going to copy. So you see this is copying backwards into a 2.9, copying to a 2.8. You guys, if you have Aqua, if you have Terra, if you have King Triton, if you have any single target, Genie, even Genie's still relevant, 19.80. If you guys have anything with a high, if you have anything with a high multiplier, guys, on the magic slot, you're grooving. Even this medal is still good, 13.56, but I'd rather go for that Riku. No, you wouldn't rather. If you're going to copy it, you'd rather go for this. So I forgot to mention as well, because of these, you can use copycat medals, and those copycat medals will still have the same damage output because it doesn't matter what slot they're on. So that's what these have above the Final Form, the Riku, and the Leon, is because they can be copied by copycat medals and their multipliers won't get punished. So that being said, that is just right there absolutely amazing. If you don't want to do that for this setup, if you guys don't have those broken medals like Aqua, Terra, the Riku, the King Triton, then obviously you don't want to have this copy over here. You rather put a Shion to copy forward. And like I said later on, when we get Judy and Nick being copied over here backwards, I'm going to put this over here as a pet slot. I actually prefer this if this was over here because it makes sense. That would be the buffing order. You guys can make a spiral. But anyways, so Judy and Nick would be between the Shion that would sit here forward and that copying backwards. But like I said, if you have the Terra or anything that's going to be coming out later on that's incredible upright magic, copy and then copy on the pet slot. This is going to be on the pet slot, copying your last medal. That being said, guys, the reason why all my jewels are going towards this is most important thing ever, copycat medals are always meta. They are the top of the charts. If you have a copycat medal, you are powerful. Copycat medals never lose value, they just lose tiers, which even the copycat medals like Key Art, Beginning Skies, and Bonds, they currently have value at the time too, and you can pull more and more and more at chances of getting extra attack. The more copycat medals in the game, the more chances of getting a copycat medal with extra attack. You don't need traits on this medal, you just need a copy of it, and that's it. So if you guys want to just pull, you find a copy of him and you get the Sora, and that costs you 15,000 jewels, stop. You don't need traits, don't chase traits. Traits are all random. You can spend 15,000 jewels and be happy here. We have Mickey and Brooms. You don't need to gilt all these medals. You can just do whatever you want. If you just want to go for traits and gilts and you don't care about your jewels right now, then go ahead. But my #1 rule is 10 days, wait till the last day. Guilting, wait till the last day because there might be a high score challenge. Wait guys, patience is key. So, back to this Riku here. When I switch between Keyblades, what's the pattern? The pattern is that he's a backwards copycat tier 8 medal, meaning every pet slot is going to be copying a strong medal in the end. Darkgnaw 3.0, upright, reverse power, Missing Ache 3.20, he copies that. You go Fairy Stars, he copies the upright medal that sits there. You go Diamond Dust, he copies the medals there. And on Diamond Dust, if you have the Vanitas, the copycat medal that copies 4, the tier 7, right there. Copy and copy, all in 3.1, 3.1, and later on, this will be a 3.1 once your pet rank gets to +9. 3.1. Boom, boom, boom. You guys see what I'm saying here? No matter where you put him, Starlight, copied to 2.8, whatever medal's there, copied, all at a tier 8. This medal will always have value. And on top of that, looking at right here, starting off the Moogle of Glory. Moogle Glory can copy backwards, as you guys can see. But the thing with Moogle Glory copying this is these two are usually your buff. So Moogle of Glory and the Starlight both have an awkward position because these two medals are going to be your triple cast Kari X or Shioni X, which you don't want to copy backwards. So Starlight and the Moogle Glory are kind of a downfall because of that. That's Divine Rose. Right here, the Moogle Glory, it's kind of a big downfall. Let me just look at that in-game real quick. Let's go look at that Keyblade that I was just talking about, Moogle Glory. I feel like the other one was a little bit different. I could be wrong here. Moogle Glory. No, that is where the reverse loss. So yeah, it's really in an awkward position, as you guys can see. So you don't really want to put him there. Let me just scroll this back down properly. You really don't want to put him over here because he's not going to do anything special. But we go back into like Sleeping Lion, like I said, copying the last medal on the slot. Always a good idea. Then you get into metal Keyblade setups like Stroke of Midnight. Stroke of Midnight, boom. You can copy your upright magic medal over here and then have your strongest attack medal on the pet slot. So right there, value. Stroke of Midnight becomes a viable medal, and also just having really good slots as well, multiplier numbers. Fenrir. Fenrir is going to be a really good one as well. As you guys can see, you can copy the upright power medal back here into here and then do it again. You can do this twice. Tier 8 medals all around, and we know we have powerful upright power medals, as you guys can see. So if I put this upright power, you guys are looking at the new Cloud, the Warrior of Light. You guys have Terra. You have the Mickey. Even this Mickey is not that bad. 12.54 with all the buffs and debuffs. You guys have that Kairi, Sora and Kairi. If you pulled it, you have Hercules B that can be copied. You guys have a lot of choices. Even this Goofy is sitting at a 13.59. There's so many choices, guys, that you can pretty much do whatever you want on the Fenrir. Fenrir is a powerful Keyblade, and it will continue being a powerful Keyblade. Even if you pull this Neku, the World Ends With You Key Art 2, or sorry, Art 2, 13.56, it still works. The double copy here, and this is why I want 2 copies, because I never know what's going to happen. You Darkgnaw, another one. Darkgnaw copy backwards, Darkgnaw copy backwards. Let's see what our reverse ones are. Let's say you guys pulled multiple Scars. You're not going to get the buffs, but you guys can go Scar into here, and Scar over here. Copied Scar. Scars for days. You got a Scar, you got a Scar, you got a Scar, you got a Scar. There can be 4 Scars, all fully gilted as tier 8s. Alright guys, and then you also have Sephiroth over here. You have all these other medals that are reverse power and more medals coming in the future. Even the Vexen. The Vexen currently is going to be on the slot as well. Is that new Vexen power? I thought that Vexen was magic. Wasn't it magic? Let me just go look at this medal real quick. Let's go look at this medal real quick. I thought... Oh, he is power. I don't think the other one was power, was he? I don't think so. Yeah, he is power. The Vexen is power. So right here is your turtle setup into just pure power, guys. You guys can go boom. The new Vexen, tier 8. A pure tier 8 copycat Keyblade setup, guys. Just like that. Just like that. If you don't want to use that and you just want to go into just pure turtle mode, boom. Vexen, 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 Vexen into the Venituses. So, my whole point here, guys, is that he has value no matter where he goes. Pet slot, Fairy Star slot, bunch of medals are going to come around. They're going to be really good with them. If you don't need a second copy here, use HD Shion on Judy and Nick or whatever upright medals you get. There's just so much possibility to him. So, with that being said, let's go look at the final part of this video, which is just game data has been updated. Ooh, I wonder why. I wonder why that happened. Was there a mistake I didn't see? There was probably a mistake I didn't see, and they're trying to patch it real quick right there. Who knows? Or they might have did something different, or maybe they didn't put the thing in properly. I'm in a recording session right now. Oh my god, a 30-minute video, 34-minute video. I do apologize about this, guys. This is going to be a huge video. Enjoy it. It's going to be just a lot of talking. Last part's going to be polling and talking about the odds. Let me just go look at the notices real quick. Did they add anything? No, they didn't add anything. I don't think they fixed anything. Let me know down in the comment section what that was if you want to. But let's quickly go look. Let's get my first poll out of the way, by the way, guys. I haven't got a Moogle, and I've missed, I think, 2 polls on one account and 1 poll on the other account. So hopefully I get an early Moogle. Nope, garbage. Hey, my boy, Candle Boy. All right, the draw rates. That's what you guys want to look at for a second. Key Art 16 draw rate below 1%. The trait medal has a 1% showing up, though. So once you get a Mercy Pull, you have a chance at pretty seeing good amount of trait medals, which is nice. And now let's go look at the guaranteed. So you're guaranteed any of these medals down here. Key Art 16 has a 5.5% chance of showing up in that slot. The armor has 7% for 1 dot, but it's more than that because you guys got to add the 1, the 2, and the 3 orb along with the boosted all together, and that's the percentage of that showing up. So right here, they all have even odds. 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5, 7.5 for the 1 orb, for the 1 orbed. So you guys see what I'm saying here? Riku. I'm so hoping towards a Riku. It's only 1 per pull, but it can happen, and you can get more Key Art 16s in these pulls as well. So I think these two are absolutely amazing. If you guys are satisfied from pulling here, I would try to go for here as well. That Vexen medal is going to help a ton, but this has a falling price deal, which is cheaper. Guilting these medals, you guys can see I really have a lot of value in there, but the value in this one is just so much more. So I would rate this banner to be the banner you guys should pull for. So wish me luck here. This is my main account, and here we go, guys. Here we go. Moogles, Moogles everywhere. Give me a Riku replica that I won't share. Actually, you can share it. Oh my god. That was a ton. That was a ton of 6 stars. But we got the trait medal off the bat. I automatically get a trait. Again, I'm not trading right away because of look at the key arts too. Look at the key art 5, the key art 8s in here. Dude, these were really good when they came out. If you guys remember the whole joke behind this, you know what's funny about these. The real EX medal. But there we go. We got Zach and we got a trait medal 7. That was a really good pull. I like this banner. I really, really do like this banner. Right there, Fairy Star value. Right there, 4 more pulls, and I get myself a crazy medal. The thing about the Riku replica as well, if you guys do share that medal, it copies backwards. So for a second, I was thinking of copycat medals like Nominee and medals that copy 4s like Vanitas. You can't share those medals, but the Riku replica, you can share your powerful Riku replica because it copies backwards. So when you go to your shared medal, whatever's in your pet slot, you can copy that pet slot. You can copy whatever's in that pet slot with your friend's fully decked out Riku replica. So my chant was wrong. My chant was totally wrong. I will share my Riku replica because it copies backwards into your last medal. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Another reason he's just really good. You can help out your party. Just make sure you're not all sharing Riku replica, because then there's no point. But amazing banner, guys. I also want to pull from here. You guys sat here for over half an hour. I'll pull for both of these. Hopefully I get lucky. Hopefully I get a Vexen. I really do want a Vexen. Hopefully I'm not completely wrong and we do get a Vexen for completing that event. But I don't think we'll get it. It's not reversed. Please be a 6-star reverse in there somewhere. No! Yes! Yes! Oh my god! This is such a good... What did I tell you? What did I tell you guys? Oh my god. And I got more trait rolls for my boy over here. You're completely useless. And we got a new one, which 3 orbs. It's 3 orbed. It's 3 orbed. It's 1 orbed. Of course, you're not going to have any orbs. Oh my god. Beautiful pull. Beautiful pull. 3 magic mirrors on top of it. That's fine. I got a ton of these. Let me just go check the draw odds on that. One of Vexen out of the slots has a 0.6 chance of showing up. 0.6 chance of showing up. Now let's go look at the guaranteed slots. It's got a 0. That was just a lucky pull, guys. That was just a lucky pull. Okay, do not take this. There's the damn tablet. Do not take this as you're gonna pull this Vexen. 0.78 is low. It's low because everything else here has a higher percentage of showing up. I think I just got really lucky. Like really 2 really good lucky pulls, guys. Because even that trait metal has a 1% showing up over there, and the other one down here has that 11%. Okay, so maybe the boosted the trait metal, that makes sense. There's 11% of that showing up, which is high. That is really high. But we also got the Zac though as our guaranteed metal. I think I just got lucky on both polls, guys. So that is everything, guys. That is pretty much the whole update. Can we increase storage net? No, we're stuck at 1300, which I think I ended up cleaning up a lot of my storage, so I have room to pull. I will be saving my jewels. Let's end off this video, guys, because that was absolutely amazing. I'm so excited. I'm going to be saving majority of these jewels. I won't be doing any metal spotlight videos anytime soon. My god, excuse me. I won't be doing metal spotlight videos anytime soon until after the Dandelion meeting, because I want to save some of these jewels to have pole battles with you guys. So if you guys have extra jewels and you want to do a in-person pole battle with me at the Dandelion meeting, if you guys are going, I will be saving jewels to specifically to have pole battles with everyone, and you will most likely will be on my channel in a video. So I won't be pulling from this point on. I won't be showing any more from this point on. I might do the event before we go, because tomorrow I have some time, but then I got to wake up early for the flight to Anaheim for the event. So much things happening right now. So many crazy things are happening right now. This is such an amazing time for me. I'm really happy, and this just made it so much better. Happy 2nd anniversary, everyone. I hope it's been really good for you. I hope you have some jewels left behind. I hope you really take that that mentality of don't pull until you need something, and don't pull until the last 24 hours, because you never know what will show up. Like I said, that Vanitas, it was good, and I hope they keep doing these 5 Mercy Pull banners, but you got to realize you should wait until the last couple days. Something better can always come out, especially when you have the grace period of a week. Wait that week, especially if you're not struggling. But if I did miss anything in this video, guys, leave it down below. Let's talk about everything. What's your favorite part? What did you get in your polls? What are you excited for? Are you guys going to Anaheim? Are you going to be there? Let me know everything, guys. I really want to hear as much as I can right now. If you did enjoy the video, don't forget to hit the like button. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll see you in the next one.